Just keeps getting bigger. What's up, brother? I got it. Hold on. That's the weirdest thing ever, but you know, I don't actually ever wear shoes if I'm not in the States, so. Hey, you got it. She doesn't wear shoes either. There's 4 other weirdos in here. There you go. There you go. You always sit in the front row and yell stuff.
That's because I'll be up on stage soon.
You will, you will. Last time he was like right where you're at. You know what I mean? You must have taken his seat. Yeah, he's been glaring at the back of your head this whole time. So guys, I have the goofiest laugh ever. Me, Marty McFly, my dad. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Dave Sharp's awesome, isn't he? You know, without him, the whole company wouldn't exist. I tried to start this company. What the hell is going on? Hello, hello. Okay, it's good. I distract myself. I tried to start this company on my own, right? And it didn't work. And it didn't work until I had brought my mind together with somebody else who had different skills than me, right? A lot of you guys in the room, all you're missing to create your vision is unity with someone, right? Nicole, you got Tracy. Tracy's got you, right? You got each other. You two bounce off of each other. Tony and Jessica, they bounce off of each other. Some couples do that well. Some people need partners, you know. Some people in the room, you need like a workout partner or something, somebody you can call. You know, we tell you to not call your leads, but you know, I call Dave Sharp all the time, you know. Talk about little additions to the event, you know, like making sure we have a cup for the crotch when we wear ours. I personally thought that was the funny thing ever, and they brought me back to put the costumes on, and they said, do you want the cup? Dave Sharp specifically wanted the cup. Yeah, he needs it. He needs it. Not me. No, it's good. So I have some goals tonight, right? Number 1, I'm going to be goofy a little bit. Number 2, I want to show you guys how to do this big, right? Real big. And some of you in the room, you're like this close to the miracle that you've been looking for, right? Some of you, it's just a decision. Some of you have been in for a while, and you're wondering if this is real, and you just hadn't turned it on yet. There's other people in here that you've been struggling for a long time, and you know it's your time. You know it's your time. Like I knew it was mine, right? Like I knew it was my time. When I knew it was my time, everything changed like this, right? And you guys can change in a second too. The best thing I could do for you guys is to help you realize the truth. And the truth is that right now, when you leave out of this room, you can be a different person. And you can be the person that you want to be. Now, maybe the financials will take a little bit to show up, a month or 2, 3. However, the decision to do that is made now. The change happens now. Right? Yeah! Who thinks it's your time? Who in here thinks it's your time? There's a lot of different people in the room. There's somebody in the room. They're screaming too, right? You need to sit next to this guy, right? There's somebody in the room who the only reason why you're not where I am is because you didn't make a decision about 4 years ago that I made. You got all the talent, you got all the skills, you've got the mind, and you just need to make a decision now. You got it. There's somebody in the room who's going to leave this event, and you're going to be the next Dave Sharp. Yes. There's somebody in the room who you were an alcoholic until today. And next event, you're going to be on stage, just like Laura Parrish. There's somebody in the room who's a burnt out, depressed, new mom. And you're going to be the next Nicole Cooper. There's somebody in the room who's been struggling to sponsor for years. And tonight you're going to leave, and you're going to bring in your first person before you come back tomorrow. There's somebody in the room, you've never made $1,000 in a month, ever, and this is your first event ever, and you've been struggling for years. And I'm telling you something, it's your time. There's somebody in the room who's in a lot of debt. You're up to your ears in debt, as they say, but not anymore. Because tonight you're getting set free. There's somebody in the room that's been calling people for years, and you're good. And you're sick of the bullshit. There's somebody in the room that, like me, wandered around in Walmart, hitting people up in Amway. And all you want to do is put on a damn superhero costume with a cup in the crotch and talk barefoot on stage. There's a hippie in the room, I've met several today, that have never made more than $4,000 in a month. And a year from today, you'll be crossing the stage like Justin Berengia at $500,000. And there's a person in the room, and you got a dream, and your dream's big, and it's bigger than life, and you've had it since you were a little boy or a little girl, and you've been dreaming, and you've been dreaming, and you've been dreaming, and you've been dreaming, and your relatives have beat you down, and the bosses beat you down at work, and the negative critics on the internet have beat you down, and people have tried to discourage you, but you know it's your time, and I'm telling you, yes. So let's talk for a minute about the future, right? As you guys are listening and paying attention. I want you guys to realize something as you're sitting in that chair, as you're listening, as you're paying attention, that everything can change for you right now. And for some of you, it already is. Some of you, it's not going to change till tomorrow. Some of you, you think I'm nuts, and you're going to change anyways. In fact, that might be all of you by the time I'm through. And some of you, you ain't going to go through your breakthrough until Sunday. There's another person in here who's going to be on the plane headed home and have a breakthrough on the plane. And he's going to have one now. He keeps screaming. Right? And I'm going to talk to you about what I did, right? And I'm going to talk to you about what the success in the room has done. And I'm going to talk to you about creating results. And I'm going to talk to you about the future. And I'm going to talk to you about where Empower Network is going, not where we've been. And I'm going to talk to you guys about what this room is going to become tonight. And it all starts with you. See, you got to realize something. That it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter if I give you the formula. It doesn't matter if I teach you the secret. It doesn't matter if I show you the same traffic source Lawrence Tam is using or the same closer on the phone that Mike Hobbs is using. It doesn't matter whether you grow your hair long like Justin Berengia so you can tap into the universe. And it doesn't matter if you're really weird like me. What matters is that you decide it's your time and that you're going to do everything it takes to reach your dream, no matter what it takes. I had a guy come up to my room the other night, found a way to track me down, and he was talking to me, and he says, Dave, how do I reach my dream? What do I got to do? You know what I told him? He was a Christian man, right? There's some Christians in the room? Now, I wouldn't say this to Tony Rush, but I told him, you got to do everything the Lord puts in your heart, my friend. Right? Now to Tony Rush, I'd say, you better do everything it takes, right? Be a little bit different. To myself, I'd be like, just be weird. Oh, I don't know. We got you sitting in the front. Who knows what's going to come out next? I'm teasing you, just picking on you. So guys, let's talk about it for a second. First of all, who in here knows what you want? Come on, right? So you got this vision over here, right? Now, I always pull out a whiteboard because one of these days we're showing the plan and we're all getting an Amway. Right? Now, hopefully your vision is bigger than where you are, right? We say the current state that you've got here, not to be confused with C.S. Lewis or anything, right? And in between, we've got a little bit of a gap, right? Now, to me, there's always a gap because I step into a vision I set maybe a month ago, maybe 5 years ago, and then there's a new one already. Vic's like that. I went down to his mastermind retreat over in Hawaii. Anybody in Vic's team here? That's like all of you know. I went down there, and anybody go to that mastermind retreat? Okay. How much did Vic say that he wanted to make? $1 million a month? Okay. So that's his vision. That's his current direction that he's headed. And he'll hit it fast. I'd say the date that he set it on, right? Especially with what we're coming out tomorrow. You guys are going to be pumped. I really can't say enough about what's happening tomorrow, right? But he's got a vision, right? Now, some of you, the vision is just not clear. No matter how much we tell you to get it clear, you don't, right? And be honest about that. Who in here has been through the first webinar of the 15K formula? Not everybody, right? Who in here hasn't been through the webinar? Cheer. I was surprised you're willing to admit it. No. Right? Job number one is you got to know what this is. Some of you don't, right? If I corner you in a hallway and I said, where are you headed? And you said, which is what most people do, I'm going to be rich. Yeah, right. You know? Say, what do you want? And you're like, I want a lot of money, right? That's not a vision, guys. Now, I did a team event about a month ago. You guys there? Cheer out if you're...